Namaste. I'm going to read Volume 4, Book 6, Kailasa Samhita, Chapter 10, Suta's Instruction in the Shiva Puran. Hariom Tatsat. Vyasa said, when Suta had left, the wandering sages thought and spoke to one another. What the great sage said about Vamadeva's opinion has been forgotten. This is indeed distressing to us. When shall we see the excellent sage again? His sight dispels the vast miseries of worldly existence. May the great sage appear again as a result of the merit accruing from the worship of Lord Shiva. The sages who were worried with these thoughts worshipped Suta in the lotus of the heart and stayed there, being eager to see him. At the end of a year, the sage engaged in devotional activities of Shiva. The wise propounder of the meaning to the Puranas came to Kashi again. On seeing Suta coming, the sages, delighted in their minds, worshipped him duly, rising up and offering seat and arghya. He too congratulated the sages with a smiling face. With pleasure he took the bath in the holy waters of the Ganga. He propitiated the sages, the gods, and the Pitris with gingerly seeds and rice grains. He came to the bank and put on his dress after sprinkling it with water. He performed the Achmana twice and took the Bhasma, repeating the Sadyati mantras. Wearing the garland of Rudraksha beads, he applied the Bhasma to his body and made the Tripundra marks on the limbs. He then performed his routine rites. With great devotion, he eulogized, bowed, and worshipped Lord Shiva and Uma along with his sons and chief Ganas. He worshipped Kala Bhairava in accordance with the rules after circumambulating him thrice. He prostrated five times and circumambulated again. Thinking upon his lotus feet, he eulogized him again with the great hymn. He performed the japa of the sacred Panchakshari law 1008 times. Standing in front of Lord Shiva's image, he begged for forgiveness. After worshipping him, he took his seat in the middle of Mukti Mandapa offered by the sages who had mastered the Vedas. When all had taken their seats, after due obeisance with the recital of the mantras, he spoke in accents that increased the piety of the sages. Suta said, O intelligent sages, you, all who have fulfilled your vows, are blessed. I have come for your sake. Please listen in detail. After telling you the meaning of the Pranava, I went on a pilgrimage. Now hear the details. O leading Brahmins, after starting from here, I went to the southern ocean. I took bath therein and worshipped the goddess Shivani, Kanyakumari. On my return, I came to the river Suvarna Mukhari. I reached the wonderful city. On the Kalahasti Sela, I took my bath in the waters of Suvarna Mukhari and performed tarpana to the gods and the sages. Remembering Shiva with the mystic signs, I worshipped Kalahastisa with the lustre of the lunar stone. The Lord with the face directed to the west, the wonderful Lord of five faces, the Lord who dispels all sins at his very sight, the Lord Triguneshvara, who bestows siddhis, worldly pleasures, and salvation. Then with great devotion I worshipped Shivani, stationed to his right, the goddess who is the bud of the flower of knowledge and the mother of the universe. I performed the japa of the holy Panchakshari Vidya 1008 times. I circumambulated, eulogized, and bowed again. Thus I went round the hill every day with great devotion. I observed all restraints and performed rites every day with rejoicing mind. O great sages, I spent 4 months there by the favor of the goddess, the bud of the flower of knowledge. Once I spread the cloth, deerskin, and the kusha grass on the seat, seated on it silently. With restrained mind, I entered into the mystic trance. I am Shiva, the solidified knowledge and bliss, the perfect one forever. This realization dawned in my heart, and I was free from agitation. Then my preceptor, the ocean of mercy resembling the dark cloud with matted tawny hair, resembling the lightning, the tall sage, bearing the water pot and staff and wearing the antelope's skin, with the body turned white, with the ashes having all auspicious marks, with the tripundra shining on the forehead, decorated with rudraksha garlands, and the 2 lotus-like wide eyes gleaming appeared in the lotus of my heart. Thereafter I swooned soon. O theist, this was the wonderful incident indeed. Then I opened my eyes and cried. The tears I shed quashed out like a mountain stream. Then a celestial, unembodied voice was heard from the sky. It was wonderful. O Brahmins, listen to that devotedly. O blessed son of Sutta, go to Varanasi. The sages whom you had instructed before are desirous of the pleasure of your arrival. They are on fast there too. After saying this, the voice stopped. I got up immediately and circumambulated the Lord and the goddess with devotion. I bowed and prostrated for 12 times. Considering it the order of my preceptor and of Shiva and Shivani, I set out from the temple. O excellent sages, I have come here in 40 days. Please bless me. Please tell me what I shall say now. On hearing the words of Sutta, the sages were delighted in their minds. They bowed to the sage Vyasa again and again and said, Footnotes 135. The sacred river of South India issues from the Agastya mountain, flows in the North Arcot district near Kalahasti mountain and falls into the Southern Sea. 136. It is an unidentified town on the sacred hill of Kalahasti on the river Suvarnamukhari in the North Arcot district. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Hari Om Tat Sat.